What's up, WWE Champions Universe? This is Lee and Rusty from Champions Chat, and this is Fusa-palooza like 8 or 9. I don't know. I'm losing track of these videos, but
You're a madman.
I'm a madman. Yeah, I just do all the because okay, so every Flash feud, which is once a month, your faction gets points for you doing your fuses, your evos, your star fills, etc. Right? So you can see it right here on this tab. Evolve, enhance, fuse up, all counts for points. And as of right now, I have put up a goose egg. I am ranked 99 in our faction right now. I
I'm
can't.
writing a DM to our faction leaders and letting them know about your inactivity.
Oh no. Oh no. So I'm going to go to the talent tab here, go to upgrade, and now I got all these star fills and all these fuses down here. So I'm going to be doing these, but since Rusty's hanging out right before the stream too, Rusty, we didn't really get to talk a whole lot on the podcast about we didn't really get to do a podcast hardly at all the other week, and then a quick one this week. What are some things that we just want to talk about? What do you want to talk about?
I am while you're working on your Fusa-palooza, I am reworking my roster strategy. If you've listened to Champions Chat for a while, you've heard us talk about you got to have a roster strategy, and I literally write out like who I'm gonna work on and who I'm gonna bring up. And the game has thrown some curveballs at us lately, so I've had to add in like Leonardo as like the number one project.
You got him?
Yeah, like
Awesome.
but I didn't get much else, right? So I mean, I'm like humbly, like very thankful. The faction did really well in the Casey masks, and I was able to get Leonardo. But like now, it's like the peanut game. Like you're moving shells. Like, well, I'm not Fame Savage anymore. I'm not gonna work, Asuka to 15K for my black finishers. That project gets, it's not as important. So I'm like reprioritizing acros.
Gotcha. That makes sense. Yeah, I do a sheet as well that has like different like who am I working on where. Now, Rusty, not that I expect you to watch all of our videos or anything like that, but did you see? No, you couldn't have because it hasn't posted live yet. So later this week, my Talent Up video is gonna post. Do you know what I did during Talent Up this last week?
I don't. Life has been moving. We have been like two commuter trains passing on opposite tracks lately.
Yeah, right. So I was close to 12 million roster. Plus I did I did birthday money actually on there. So I spent a decent
Happy
amount
birthday,
this.
pal.
Yeah, thanks. It's not for another few weeks, but
Say, it's like December 7th, isn't it?
I'm not gonna say on stream, but yeah. It's coming up in
Tell us your
December.
social real quick as well.
Oh yeah. It's one. It was actually the first. So I did get Leonardo myself as well, and I got Raphael, and of course Shredder. I had 1.8 billion coins, and I spent down to 120K. 120,000 coins is all I had the start of this week.
Oof.
Yeah. So I'm running
That's like
on
Monopoly. Like if you land on somebody else's property in Monopoly, you go straight to jail.
Right?
You can't pay your rent.
Right, yes. I'm running on like the daily claims and whatever's happened in the midweek event right now. That's the only coins I've got. I've got 100. Well, not anymore because I'm spinning on fuses, but I have 100 million coins is what I've got now. 70 million right now.
That gold bag looks real good at 7 p.m., doesn't it, buddy?
Wow, it does. It's like the good old days when I was like, oh man, I need the Undertaker Dead Man Daily tour to reset so I can get some coins.
Check to paycheck in Champions.
Yeah.
But
I hit 12 million. So,
Here's to you, friend. 12
Thanks.
million. It was quite a journey.
Yes. Yeah, quite a journey. It's been a crazy one. And the top of my roster now is two turtles and OTC and Ozzy, which I didn't have. You know, 2.5
Whoa.
weeks ago, I didn't have any of them, and now they're the very top. So I mean, I spent some coin. I'm down to less than 2,000 of each TP color. So I'm back to that too. Yeah,
Absolute madman.
madness, madness. So.
Have you started your Fusa-palooza yet? Or are we,
Oh
or
yeah, I've
are
been
we
doing it. I've been doing
okay,
it while
I'm
we're
just making
talking.
sure. Hey,
Yeah.
Lee, so if you're prioritizing techs and
Okay.
you've got Shredder,
Yep.
CM Punk, and you
Uh-huh.
think maybe you'll get Mercy the Buzzard this month. You think
Ooh.
maybe. How,
Ooh.
where do you rank those as far as like top priority to like build or to YOLO or to bring to gold or to
Well,
bring, let's say, or to at least bring to top trainer, to bring to max
sure.
trainer?
Yeah. I would say, CM Punk is fun, but he got passed by. I mean, not that he's not good. He's very, very good, but he got passed by in this meta, let's just say that in this meta he got passed by. So personally, I would set aside CM Punk. Shredder is one of my priorities. I absolutely love Shredder. I think he's one of the most fun characters in the game. I just really enjoy him. Mercy is good. We're gonna power rate him in a few minutes. Like we're offline right
Ooh.
now, but for those who are gonna see it later, we're gonna have a power rating on Mercy, and you'll kind of know here in a few minutes, like where does
So
he fall.
CM Punk to 26K though, Max's
Um,
trainer.
yeah, I don't know that I use CM Punk's trainer very much. To be
Green
honest,
gems, 50% more damage. Yellow moves start with 2 more MP.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
Hmm.
I mean, especially now that there's a lot of trainers that are starting to do 60%, or even just ones that more commonly now are doing
Let me
50%.
throw out another name, Ilya Dragunov. Where do you
Ooh,
rate him versus Shredder versus Mercy?
I man, that's hard. So I would say this: you cannot go wrong between Ilya, between Shredder, Julius Creed, and Mercy. Like all of those are just the top of the top.
And
Ilya is my highest powered tech though right now.
they all go to gold.
Oh yeah, yeah. If those four,
Okay.
if that's the four you're talking about, yes, those four absolutely go to gold.
But Punk stays 26K.
I mean, I've got mine at 6 gold, but I also
Ooh,
built him up. You
buyer's
know,
remorse. Huh?
no, no, no. I like him. I don't have him max 6 gold, but I do have him six
Okay.
gold. So
All right.
yeah.
No, that's good. I'm making these notes here. Now, how about since we're talking tech talk, how
Tech.
about
Ooh, ooh.
Tongaloa? Tongaloa to 31K for max trainer, max bleed trainer.
Yeah, yeah. That's about the only thing I would do for him. I mean,
More
he's.
more important than CM Punk.
Uh, I don't. I mean, there's not a whole lot of. I mean, you got OTC. OTC uses. There's a bleed build for him that's pretty good, but I wouldn't. I wouldn't run that as his main build. So really,
Trainers
right
are getting,
now,
you got to bring guys up to 31K, 35K as a
35K.
coach.
Yeah,
That's cost of living's getting high out here in Champions Land.
it is. Yes,
A
it
lot of
is.
resource, as the Canadians say. That's a lot of resource.
It's a lot of resources. Yeah. Well. Oh man, yeah. I don't know. I mean, again, I like CM Punk, and
No, I
I
got
would
him. I got
imagine
you.
he's going to be used as CSS a lot. But then again, I said that when he came out, and he really hasn't
Right.
near as much as I mean, like Great Muda has been used a whole lot more than he has as CSS. That's the
No
weird
Muda.
reality.
No,
So
no Muda here.
no Muda here. Yeah, me either. Me either.
Would you prioritize Canadian Trish or Bubba Ray Dudley?
Ooh, that's a hard one too. I'm building Bubba Ray right now. In fact, I Fusa-palooza'd him just a moment ago while we were watching here.
Get the
Uh,
tables.
get the tables. That being said, I have set him aside like 7 different times
Right.
for other people. Canadian Trish, I like, especially if you've got the Miz plate, the headband, Miz
Right.
headband, which I finally got. So yeah, I like her. I guess it just depends. Tricksters are really rough right now, aside from Ozzy and Donatello. So that definitely adds a nice buff to your roster doing it that way. But yeah, sort of up to you,
Well, I
pal.
don't have Nakamura though, so that's where
Oh, yeah, that's
even a
a
little more nuance is I don't have Nakamura, and I don't know what to do about that. So running Trish triple red with no Shinsuke, it's a different. She's great, as we found out this week in CSS. She's
yeah,
great as female attitude era because that's a terrible category.
right.
But man, Trickster female and Trickster male both feel fairly unexciting.
Yeah, except for
Echo-
Donatello now and Ozzy. Yeah, that's there. I mean, Trickster female. There's a lot of really good Trickster females, but they're yeah.
Right.
Anyway, yeah. Oh, and by the way, I just starfilled CM Punk for you. Part of the reason I haven't used him as much, I had 2 hollow stars on him, which really impacts his damage. Really impacts his damage output.
I had 3 hollow stars on Powerhouse Rezar.
Ooh, ooh,
Oh,
wow,
goodness. Are you
wow.
maxing Tama Tonga to 31K
Yeah, I
as a
do have him.
coach?
I have him 31K, and I like him. I mean, I like him as a fighter. He's really good for this meta anyway. He's really
All
good.
right.
So
I'm working on my tech list. Um, you think zombie Steamboat is just a you just gotta leave him alone now?
I did a thing with Zombie Steamboat, Rusty.
What does that mean? What'd you do?
I did a thing. Hold on, I'm gonna finish. Let me just real quick, just as a
Yeah.
YOLO at the end of this, fill star. I'm gonna fill a star on Showboat Brutus Beefcake to finish helping the faction and close this. And then I'll tell you the thing I did. So, okay, on the Turtles prize wall, because I spent enough to max the event the hard way, or I guess however you consider that. Either way, I got Leonardo's plate off of the milestones,
Sure.
and so
Yeah.
instead of taking Leo's plate there, I went ahead and got myself another Thomas jacket, and I threw it on Ricky Steamboat and took him to max 6-star gold. And with the Thomas chest plate, he can hit about 75 million. So I'm
I don't feel like the community knows that information yet, so that might be a
yeah.
cool new thing.
I mean, both Zorro
All the
and
cool
DJ
kids
did
are doing it.
videos on it. In fact, Zorro's the
Oh,
reason why I
okay.
did this.
All
But
right. Good.
Zorro's videos are
It's
the quick boom, watch them go. I did a long form video on it, but
right.
it takes a little bit of doing. But really, like with a prop or two, you can hit 45 million just using him cycle one and be done. Because he has two moves that throw out trap gems, so you trigger it twice, or you can use a prop in feud at least and then run it 4 times, so you hit the buff on that plate 4 times, which makes your gem damage go up. What is it 300%? So 1200% additional gem damage
You know
on
what, Lee?
Zombie Steamboat.
I just realized it is 4 minutes till we go live on
You're
Twitch.
right.
So you
Well,
better
let's end this
use a
video and
palooza.
yeah, Rusty, why don't you take us out of this video then?
Well, I hope you enjoyed watching Lee do his fuses, as well as us talk about techs and tricksters on our project boards. Join us on Twitch each and every Friday night as we power rate the latest and greatest superstars in the world of WWE Champions. All you got to do is enter the chat and cast your vote. We'll see you soon, friends.